Hello everyone, and welcome to the second interview that I have scheduled for you. Today, in a brief moment, I will be welcoming my very good friend and talented rap artist and producer, The Dark Notice, Eric Kelly. But first, let's take a look at what he's done.
Sometimes you just got to begin to chase a dream that is bigger than you. Oh my. Oh my. Sometimes when it seems like you're so far behind and you'll never catch up, you got to get up on your feet and you got to say, Lord, I'm going to run the race as hard and as fast as I can.
Alrighty guys, we're back. So now I'd like to welcome my very good friend, Eric Kelly, The Dark Notice. How you doing, my friend?
All right, yourself? How you doing today?
Can't complain. I guess to keep it simple, we'll start off with a pretty basic question. What got you into rap and producing and audio production and everything like that?
Well, coming up in a household of, it was technically 4, but now 3. Just me and my mom and my brother. And realizing that she's getting sick and she needs certain things, I felt the need to find some type of outlet to withdraw my frustrations in a positive way. So I sort of found rap, like just playing around one night, and I showed a couple of my other friends and they sort of got into it. So it kind of made me feel that I could do this professionally. So I started taking it seriously within the first, I'd say not the first 2 years, but after like the 3 years after that, I started taking it seriously.
That's awesome. And I've pretty much listened to just about everything you've ever done, and I'm not a fan of rap at all. But
Right.
yours I respect because it sends a positive message. It's clean and it limits sort of what everyone else is putting out there. Now, how do you feel that you compare to mainstream rap?
Well, mainstream rap is mainly what everybody technically generalize it as is technically, the sex and, you know, the money, stuff like that. My music's more, I'm trying to make it more towards like myself, like how I am or whatever situation I am at a certain particular time. I have a few tracks where it's just like something to vibe to, or it's something to portray a message to someone, or a few other people or whoever.
Of course. If I get this correctly, you pretty much take rap as like, this is how I'm currently feeling, and I want to portray that through this song, or at least share this moment that's going on in my life with everyone that listens to what you do.
Exactly.
I think that's a really good way to do that. Now, can you go more in detail on the process, I guess would be the right term, on how to get involved in rap, I guess, on the more basic side, and then going more into the professional side?
Well, the more basic side of it, I want to quote a professional R&B artist, Jeremiah. Pretty much is music is emotion. Yeah, it's pretty much on how you feel. So depending on what day you're having or what you're going through at a certain particular time, I mean that's just the basic of it. That's what you want to portray. So there's a lot of type of different beats where like say if you like, I know you're not big on rap, but say if you're in a calm mood like I am for most of the part, so you would go for more of like a Drake feel, or you would go for like a J. Cole feel. Those are more storytellers, so you will want to get into that type of mode on how you feel. If you're not like an aggressive rapper, then you would want to try to find something like that, like those type of beats for yourself.
Okay. And then you were talking about doing some more of the complicated things as a basic, not having had an education and anything like that. How did you learn some of the professional aspects and, editing? Because mastering and echo and voiceover and all that stuff, I know that's really not something that you can just you just know. So how did you get into the more professional side of things?
Like a guy told me at AutoZone, you can find a lot of things on YouTube. I use those, I would say, just to touch on. I didn't necessarily learn from that. I learned mainly self-teaching myself. You have to sort of do, you know, trial and error. If you do trial and error, you know, like I said, I've done this for 5 years now. So, you know, the constant of trial and error within the first 2 years, like, it was crap. I was kind of ashamed of it, but I was kind of happy that at least my voice was over a track. You know, I wasn't really concerned with, you know, the quality.
Yeah.
I mean, not until later, until I started taking it professionally, like, this has to be more professional.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is pretty much, if you're into a craft, you're going to have to be hands-on. If you're not hands-on, you're not going to really know what you're doing. And I know there's a lot of visual learners who could learn it on YouTube, but for my case, and I would say for most of music, you'd have to get your hands on it. If you're kind of just watching it, I think you have a general idea of how to do it, but not everybody mixes or masters the same way.
Yeah. The way, and one thing that I like to see that the people at home can kind of understand and grasp this, I thought it was really good you mentioned that you're more of like a do-it-yourself. So you would say, you know, maybe not with somebody with rap, with, you know, acting, modeling, rap, dentistry, whatever it is.
Right.
Would you say that the most important thing is just getting up in the morning, knowing what you want to do, and doing something about it?
Definitely.
That seems to be in my opinion, the best way to go about doing it, and your story certainly seems to match that. Alrighty, Eric, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, brother. It was good to see you again. Thank you for coming out.
No problem at all.
Awesome. We want to wish the Dark Notice Eric Kelly here the best of luck possible on Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo, Instagram, whatever the hell we're using nowadays.
At the Dark Notice, nothing complicated, people.
I thought it was a hashtag.
There's no hashtags.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm outdated. Well, peace out, guys, and now we're back to the rest of the live show. Peace out.